Yesterday we saw the formation of a new party. I don't know if it's registered yet, Sky.
UP Plus.
Yes.
Or Betchow need
Yeah, they registered it. That's why they launched it.
So
That's why they launched it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So that's of course, why not? It's a good idea.
Bessi unyama yupo.
As you see,
Why is it detergent?
no. As you see, as you can tell, the landscape is dominated by two big parties. So every time we see an attempt to create an alternative, why not? We wish them well. The traditional alternatives to NDC, NPP have not done very well.
True.
CPP and PNC have struggled, and there have been different attempts and movements which have not really been sustained.
Yeah.
So, for me, my challenge with the whole country is that we the way we do our politics interferes with our development.
Yeah.
That's my problem. So it's not even NDC or NPP or anything else. We are the political process is embedded with patronage, and it's not properly streamlined. Structures are not respected. The political party's law, I don't even think is respected. So, and for me, a vehicle that breaks the law, that is based on patronage, cannot deliver transformative economic or social development. So I think our political parties need better governance. We need more well-meaning people to get into the parties because they've become the means to attaining power. And so if we don't encourage them to do the right things and to use the right means to choose their leaders, I don't think they can really bring about the transformation we want. So we should be interested in formation of political parties and how they are internally organized and governed, and how they respect our rules and laws, how the EC makes sure they comply with what is necessary. So we can only wish them well, but I feel like we need a bigger conversation, not for today, on how to sanitize our politics, because bad politics leads to poor governance, right? So, and of course, once the election is over, the next group starts thinking about the next one. So there's no real space to reflect on quality governance and good citizenship.
True.
All right, so we wish UP Plus well,
UP Plus.
as we do other political parties. I hope they add to the sanitization of our political landscape, and hopefully we'll get.
Sky, you see that happen? You think they would be that force, an alternate force that we are looking for? First of all, what's the trajectory? What's their journey? How have they come? How did they become by UP Plus?
Well, as a student of politics in Ghana, I would say that it is the expectation of many people that would have a viable alternative to the duopoly that we seem to have. That is without any disrespect to the other or the many small parties in the system. It's just to admit that indeed the two giants, NPP, NDC, control the space. And so one would wish that they will come, register their presence in a really robust way, and then force the two main political parties to rethink their approach to governance. Because it would seem that now there seems to be this unwritten rule that, okay, let's do it for 8 years. So after 8 years, you two come in and do your part. You chop for now. So when we also come, we'll come and chop some. I think that is not serving us in any meaningful way. If we have a new one that will make it to force the other people to work the way they have to work, that is good. Except to say that, I mean, having studied our politics for a long time now, it would seem to me that these splinter groups really don't make it. Apart from the Nkrumah situation where he sort of broke away from the UGCC, formed the CPP, which became the bulwark of the effort to get Ghana independent and actually getting Ghana independence. And then also the many development projects that he prosecuted, which have brought us this far as a country. No other breakaway party has been able to make any such meaningful impact on the political space of our country. So, for instance, if we talk specifically about the Fourth Republic, When Rawlings was about leaving, he decided to go for Mills against, opposition from some elements. Went to Swedru and raised the hands of the late Professor Mills, made him the candidate of the party. The likes of Dr. Guzitano or Mr. Guzitano were not happy, and they decided to walk away. They formed the Reform Party.
Yeah.
It didn't do any damage,
Yeah.
really, to the NDC. Of course, they lost the elections. But in terms of peeling away the support base of the party, eventually Reform had to be, discarded. We saw a similar thing after the Kofoedia Congress of the NDC, where the likes of Dr. Obeda Samoa and Beat Ziding,
Yeah.
and then Francis Esiam and Co. decided to walk away to form the Democratic Freedom Party, which is the DFP, expecting that it was going to damage the NDC's fortunes. Eventually, the NDC won power, and now they are back together. Of course, Francis is not back, but Beat is now a member of parliament for the NDC, and Obeda Samoa is a respected elder of the party. Then we also saw the Nana Konedu
NPP.
Example. After the Sunyai Congress, she decided to walk away because she felt that she wasn't well treated after the Forca Games, matter. And then she formed the NDP. Again, they went into elections, and it was an embarrassment. Of course, she set the pace for women involvement in many ways, politics. What else can we talk about? We have a few other examples. Dr. Papako Sindu.
Yeah.
After
CPP to
the CPP experiment didn't work, he decided to form the PPP. Again, it didn't really sell. Hassan Ayariga left the PNC to form the APC. We're still taking the tablet.
Is it
So,
efficacious?
what I'm saying is that,
Yeah.
sometimes, if you look at the Nkrumah model, right?
Yeah.
There was a fundamental disagreement as to whether we needed independence now or we should wait for it. In the foreseeable. Exactly. So he felt that lawyers were speaking big English, they were dressed in big tie and blah blah
Doing
blah,
procedural
and they were
things.
not gathering the momentum that was needed.
Right.
So he wanted a radical approach, and he formed the CPP. There were so many other factors that influenced the formation of the CPP, but he used that vehicle, and it was popularly supported to achieve something meaningful for us. But it would seem that if you look at what has happened since, especially under the Fourth Republican Constitution, people with peeve, like people with grievances, they were in a system and they disagreed with how someone was elected, or they are sore losers. That's not to say that, so then they get up and say, we are not doing it again.
Yeah.
I think we need to do better.
Yeah.
But I pray that they will bring something meaningful to the table.
We're looking forward to that. Wishing them all the best.